Hello and welcome back to CypherOne. This is part 1 of chapter 2.
We've been hauling corpses since dawn. We just want this day to be done.
Did you hear this lazy gutter shite? Consider yourself lucky you're pulling that card and not in it. Now move!
Harsh much? All right. Chapter 2, Dust to Dust. Let me turn on the subtitles quick.
I'd welcome some warm coffee.
My name is Gary. I'm gonna fucking sneak. The hell? Malfunction here. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Best path.
Keep that friggin' dog quiet and wake me when ship's done, will you?
How can you sleep in a place like this? And the general's here too, grinding his teeth and his frigging leg.
Watch and learn. Watch and learn.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Didn't put the fire out. I shot directly at it. There we go.
What's that?
Ah,
Hello? Is there someone here?
shit. I like how they do that though, because whenever you put those fires out, they'll just go right back to him. Hey, what happened here? All right, let's light that shit.
To put around
It's going to be a long night.
Okay. So we're going to take an alternate route so we don't have to go through all the nonsense. All right. And see, that's why we picked up that wrench tool, is because then we can get through areas like this, which are inaccessible without it. And although we didn't get anything spectacular, the point is that some areas you can get things that you wouldn't be able to get unless you had the wrench tool, of course. And some items might be quite useful, such as a very valuable trinket, in which can get us upgrades. Okay, so that was easy. Much easier than going through the mess of guards that was there.
Garrett.
Aaron. Am I sick?
Okay. This is the first time I've seen the character like this.
Here comes one more for the knacker's yard.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Seen to before last bell.
Look at this. A highborn in with the lowlifes. I wonder what he's got.
Not out here, sloop for brains.
We carted him gentle as we could. You are...
Okay. Just gonna climb up here. Where is it? Just gonna start guessing. Just see. Just run up a random wall, maybe. There we go. That was way more confusing than it should have been. Holy shit! All right, there's a guy. We're gonna take him out, and then after we grab his coin, you can run up these stairs. And there should be some stuff up here that we can grab, some extra loot. Keep in mind, in this game, there is stuff everywhere. You just gotta look for it. Alright, let's pick up this candlestick. Seems like a joy and a half. So, on CypherOne, useless fact of the day. Truffle. The name derives from the usual shape they take, as the word truffle derives from the Latin word tuber, meaning swelling or lump, which later became tufer. So there you have it on CypherOne, because information is liberation. Ha ha! Alright, let's move on. We gotta head down these stairs. In my first playthrough, I ended up restarting about around this point when I was first recording footage. I decided to go right instead of left like I just did. Reason being, right is a much more difficult path. Left seems to have less resistance. It does have more light, but less resistance, because there's only one guy you have to actually get past, which is that gentleman right there walking towards us. So let's wait it out. Stealth games are generally about patience, so we gotta be pretty patient and stick with me on this. This game is definitely worth watching. I'm gonna knock that bastard out.
But after the candlemaker's place went up too, had to make it a crime. Poor old Blowmore.
Oh wow. Alright. So, yeah. I just skipped 2 guards because I took the upper path. So, definitely the path of least resistance. Although, if you go the bottom path, right by the door, and I missed it, there is, using the wrench, you can get a collectible. So, keep that in mind. If you take the bottom path, you will be able to get a collectible, as long as you have the wrench. Which, if you're following my instruction, you should have purchased the wrench. And for those of you who forgot or happened to tune in on my second episode, didn't hear me talk about getting specific equipment, don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter. You're going to get gold later on in the game, so you know, just because you didn't purchase it that initial time, you will be able to get it. What's up with that glowing vase? What does it want from me? It's like a vase up there, too. What is it? Oops. So I'm just going to close that door. All right. Let's get out of here. Let's continue on. So keep in mind, I'm not going to get the collectible. Reason being, I really don't want to be spotted by the guards. And, I've already obtained it previously, so it doesn't make too much of a difference to me. But as long as you guys know where it is, that's all that matters. It's right outside that door in that room that I was just in, where I knocked over the vase. And it'll be to your right, but keep in mind when you go out that door, there will be a guard to your left, and also a guard in front of you. So it's risky business. This is a strange building.
Yeah, just like shooting deer back in the estate. Time to get off. I prefer being a moving target.
The poor are good for something.
So, the semi-useless fact of the day. since we're in a sort of, I would say this is closer to the Renaissance, maybe even a little bit before, in regards to the bubonic plague. Its scientific name is oh wow, that's insane. Okay, Yersinia pestis. Classification: bacteria, a microorganism. Phylum or division: Protobacteria. Class: Gamma protobacteria. Order: Enter, or is that, yeah, Enterobacterialis. Ah, man, that's a mouthful. Family, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, and the genus is Yersinia. So, just like the scientific name. Yersinia pestis, or plague, is a zoonotic bacterial infection transmitted by the way of flea parasite. The plague infection is typically spread from one rodent to another after a flea has bitten and ingested contaminated blood. When the flea has lost its natural host, the rat, it will seek out other sources within the environment. It is at this point that the flea becomes an increased risk to humans and animals within the immediate area. 3 forms of the plague currently exist, including bubonic, septic, and pneumatic plague. Bubonic plague is the most frequent form of infection, which targets the lymphatic system. If you're not familiar with the lymphatic system, right underneath your chin are lymph nodes, I believe. Infected persons will develop enlarged lymph nodes, there you go, resulting in open sores at advanced stages. Septic plague, or black plague, attacks the bloodstream. Numerous black patches appear over the body due to the subdermal hemorrhages throughout the skin. Transmission of pneumonic plague can occur between humans without the involvement of the flea parasite. Although pneumonic plague is the least common form of transmission, it is the most contagious and holds the highest mortality rate. And that's the fact of the day. And to end that segment, for those of you who didn't know this, and I'm sure most of you do, the nursery rhyme Ring Around the Rosie was actually about the bubonic plague. Yeah, that twisted shit is about the bubonic plague. And it sounds all happy and fun and stuff, but Ring Around the Rosie referred to the effects of the bubonic plague on the body. And ashes, ashes, we all fall down, was basically depicting burning the bodies. Yeah, so the things we allow our children to sing, it's pretty fucked up. I think that's the only way to really do justice to that, is to call it what it is. It's really messed up. So that's my semi-useless fact of the day, and also a little bit of history for you. Man, I have no idea where to go. Okay, let's just search around for a little bit. I'm going to see how much I can find in this area, just so I can scope it out. Whenever I play this game, I try not to get caught. I like to stay in the shadows like this game was meant to be played. And just when I get seen, I feel like I failed at the game, you know.
This mechanism before, though. Must be a key to fit.
All right, so now we figured out what we're gonna do. We need to find a key. Let's check these drawers. If I get ballsy enough. I don't know if that guard's gonna wake up. Oh, I think he just woke up. Nope.
Well, I'm not getting up.
Oh, yeah, he did wake up, okay. But he's lazy, so he's not going anywhere. So, while I'm looking around for things, I'm going to tell you the lineup for this year, 2014, for Xbox One. So, March 11th, we got Titanfall coming out. For those of you who haven't seen Titanfall, the game is awesome. It's probably one of the better games I've played in a long time. And it's only for Xbox One and PC. So sorry, PS4 players. You're getting left out of a really good title. And honestly, I think that's unfair. Coming March 18th is Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes. That game I haven't heard too much about, but it's a Metal Gear Solid title, so it at least has to be pretty decent. Of course, the Metal Gear Solid Rising Revengeance, I've heard, was not that good of a game, so we can't guarantee Metal Gear is going to be good. Coming out, it doesn't say the exact date, but in March as well is Strike Suit Zero Director's Cut for Xbox One. After that, we got Minecraft. Yeah, you heard it. Minecraft is coming out in March for the Xbox One. And I've heard rumors that the map is going to be like 4 times the amount. So you can expand 4 times the amount that you could. And it was already huge for 360 and PC. It was huge. We got D4 coming out in Q1 of 2014. Was that Guacamelee? Super Turbo Championship Edition coming out in Q1 2014. Super Time Force coming out Q1 2014, which is a shooter. Cramageddon Reincarnation, Q1 2014. And then we have an interesting title coming out that's utilizing the Kinect Sports Rivals, coming out April 8th, 2014. Lego The Hobbit, coming out April 11th. Trials Fusion, April 18th. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, coming out April 29th. Child of Light, April 30th. Wolfenstein The New Order, May 20th. Watch Dogs, the long-awaited Watch Dogs, coming out for Xbox One and other platforms, May 27th. Murdered Soul Suspect, June 3rd. The Golf Club, because everyone is anticipating that game. The most anticipated game of 2014 is coming out in Q2. UFC 2014 is coming out in spring. It just says spring. RBI Baseball 14, Q2. Project Spark. And for those of you guys who have not seen this game, Project Spark is the future. This game is incredible. I actually have videos on my channel. For those of you who'd like to check it out, feel free. Make sure to subscribe, of course, for more Project Spark, Thief, Titanfall, etc. The Evil Within is coming out August 26th. Oh, oops, I missed one. The Elder Scrolls Online is coming out in June. And for those of you players out there who are really excited about this game, prepare to be disappointed. You're going to have to pay to play. Dragon Age Inquisition, Destiny, The Evil Within. All of these games are coming out within the same time period. Destiny's planned to release September 9th. Dragon Age Inquisition Q3. The Crew Q3. Alien Isolation Q4. So that's probably somewhere around December. Mad Max is to be announced. Then we have Sunset Overdrive, also to be announced. Halo, just straight up Halo. I don't know if it's a remake or not, but I will get more information on that. Lords of the Fallen, Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark. James Pond, codename RoboCod HD, is to be announced as well. Tom Clancy's The Division. Look this game up if you haven't heard it. It's going to be the future of shooters. It looks incredible. Energy Hook, also to be announced. Valiant Hearts, The Great War. Shoot Many Robots. The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt. Dying Light, which is set to be released somewhere in August, I've heard rumored. I'm going to skip a few of these ones because they just sound like ridiculous titles. Final Fantasy XV, which is, what is that? 14? 15? What is V is? X is 10, V is 3 or 4. This would be 14. Batman Arkham Knight. They're coming out with another one already? Wow, they just pumped those out. And for those of you who don't know, to end this segment, Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming for Xbox One as well as PS4. So it's going to be coming to both next-gen systems. For those of you Kingdom Hearts players out there who have been waiting and dying for this game to come out, it is finally going to be coming out. 2014, 2015. Somewhere within the next year to 2 years. So be excited because they are finally going to finish this story. Alright, so we have found the key. Pretty much gotten all the stuff that we possibly could after we picklock this chest. And then we're going to head out through that door and continue on. Just let me get this chest real quick. Alright, so the door is open, and we got through this with minimal casualties. Well, as minimal as I could. Follow the path of the dead. Alright, ooh, we got some arrows in here. Oh wow, that's a shiny collection of spoons. Holy shit. Alright, awesome. Now I think we're well on our way. Okay. Let's just go through this creepiness right here. All these cadavers just hanging around. I feel like that would hurt your hand. That hook. I don't think it'd be sharp, because then it would cut through the body, but it's probably just like a regular giant fish hook. Basically just right into the body. It's disgusting. It's the worst thing to think about.
For a dead man, Cornelius is proving hard to catch. But I'll have to come to Palm.
Whoa, hey, one at a time. No pushing. Flames ain't going anywhere without you. No matter if you're rich or ragged, beggared or buttered up, you're all gonna burn.
Ugh. This is madness.